everyone, hope you're having a really good day. I decided to make this short little video for it's biofeedback and detox, so self-taught detox. So basically it's asking the body what could be unbalancing it, getting the feedback from your body, asking it questions, and also self-talking it to bring a balance back to the body as well. So I'll show you how to do it. It sounds complicated, it isn't, it's really easy. So in other videos I've shown you how to do self-kinesiology with using the fingers, where you can ask yes or no questions, and you can also use that one. So I've shown you how to do this. Today I'm going to use this. So I'm going to use a pendulum. So it's all the same, it's all just energy. So the body is made up from energy. So you are just testing the energetic values of the body. Doesn't matter which method you use, pendulum or finger kinesiology. The reason why I didn't kind of show the pendulum kinesiology before is when I've taught this technique to various people, around certain religious beliefs, I taught it and everyone seemed fine, and I had a phone call from one of the people that I was teaching this technique to, and we spent a lovely long conversation on the phone, and basically she said she would pray for me, which very, very grateful for, thank you. So there are certain beliefs around using pendulums with certain religions. So if I'm offending anyone, apologies I'm putting out there. But for anyone who wants to regain their health, regain a sense of security within their body, and within what and how they can balance their systems themselves, and it's learning to methods of how we can take self-responsibility for our own health and our own body. So I've learned these methods to balance my own health with Lyme disease. So now that I feel really confident that whatever comes my way in this now moment, that I can ask questions to my body and also can balance my body. So I'm passing on these techniques to you. Obviously right now is the perfect time to pass on these techniques, where everyone's feeling kind of like a little bit powerless perhaps, and also unsafe. So these teachings are just to help us feel a little bit safer within ourselves, within our bodies, within our environments, and within other people as well. You know, when we're around other people, I know a lot of allergies are coming in for people allergies, you know, allergic to other people, and not just certain people, all people. So that is kind of like every time you go to the supermarket, you're in flight or fight response. Every time you just go to the petrol station, you could be in flight or fight response. It's kind of like, you know, we have no choice in some ways. You know, at some point we are going to come into contact with another human being. So having an allergy to people is not going to serve you. You're not going to have vitamins and minerals available to use to rejuvenate the body, and we need vitamin D right at the moment to balance any viruses that are out there. As long as you're balancing vitamin D, then that gives you full protection, a lot of protection towards any viruses that your body comes into contact with. So really important to get rid of these fear, flight or fight responses. Be aware of it, be conscious of it, and say, okay, am I choosing to carry on with this, or can I choose to let go of it? So this is all the ways that I'm going to teach you how to do it. Okay, so some really, really basic ones. So the mechanism of the pendulum. So if you are asking your body any questions, for me, the energetic value, it will go around for yes. So I'll just do a control question. Is my name Wendy? It's going round because that's my name. That's Wendy. That's true. That's true. So my body's saying yes. Is my name Nora? So I don't know if you can see that there. It's just going in a linear fashion. It's just going in a line. It's not going round. So it's saying no. It's a false response, no. So you can literally ask your body any yes or no question. So basically this helps take the mind out of the question. So it's asking your body, your inner self, any question, takes the mind out of it. So basically the mind has certain teachings, so it bypasses those beliefs and teachings, and you just get the truth. Your body tells the truth every single time. It holds all of your truths. You can't hide anything. So ask your body. So you're asking the body questions. So this is your biofeedback, just with a simple pendulum. This is a rose quartz, just on the end of a chain. You can use any crystal, it doesn't matter. You can even use kind of like a nut or a washer on a piece of string. Really doesn't matter, has the same effect. It's all just energy, and you can ask questions. Okay, so I'm just going to ask some main questions at the moment that would potentially, they're the main ones that seem to cause allergic responses in people that we would come into contact with on a daily basis. So really important to clear them, because it opens up the vascular system, opens up the lymphatic system. So if you are in contact with, so viruses, parasites and bacteria, they're not really scary at all. They're not scary. The body is designed to cope with them. So ordinarily, if you've got no blockages, you will obtain all of these pathogens. They will just go through your body and you will just expel them. So you pick them up, go through your body, expel them, pick them up, and that is the cycle. That is the healthy cycle. So the only thing that would cause blockages are allergies, emotional blockages, stress, fear, flight or fight responses. So they will basically inhibit the body from just clearing normally. So if you've got any allergies, what will happen is your vascular system will constrict, your circulatory system will constrict. It means it's great. It's the design that basically keeps the body strong, won't let anything in, but it also won't let anything out. So if you've got some a little bit of a higher build up of more bacteria or viruses than normal, and you've got no vitamins available because of the allergy, you'll hold on to it. So that's when the body starts to get out of balance and out of synchronization. So let's open up, let's do some testing and open up all of these systems to allow you to process all of these pathogens in the way that the body is designed to do it, in the way that your blueprint, your human blueprint, is designed to deal with all these pathogens that are around at the moment, and toxins, environmental toxins. So here we go. So you've got your pendulum. So I will ask my body, do I currently have any allergies at the moment? Do I currently have any flight or fight responses at the moment? Oh, it's actually saying yes. So okay, so it's going round. It doesn't matter which way round it goes, it doesn't matter. Some people's energy may be different, and it may go around the other way. So just have a play with it. Ask some control questions that you know, like your age or your name, and just see where the pendulum takes you. Okay, so I do actually have an allergy today, which is interesting. I do have a flight or fight response. So let's clear these responses together. Let's find out what it is that I'm actually allergic to today. Okay, so do I have a flight or fight response to paraffin oil? Yeah, paraffin oil, your number one allergen. We find paraffin oil, it can be found in the casings on tablets. It can be found in inoculations, can't say the V word, it can be found in inoculations. Sometimes it can be found in tap water. So sometimes if there is a lot of consumption of tablets, you can't use all the ingredients, so you will urinate out. That's what the body's designed to do. That's absolutely fine. But traces of it can be found in tap water. Not great, not a lot, but enough to create this flight or fight response in me. So I've just had a shower, so potentially that's it. Let's ask. Okay, And so I've got a flight or fight response to paraffin oil. Okay, so where did I come into contact with the paraffin oil? Was it within the shower water? Yes, okay. And I've just had a cup of tea. Was it in the water that I was drinking? No. Okay. So it's probably really hard for you to see on this video whether it's going round or whether it's going linear. But it's a really good way of communicating with body, getting answers about what's really going on, and it's the truth. So your body will tell the truth every time. Your mind will bypass it, so your mind will go, well, there's nothing wrong with me, or you may be, or the other way around, where you may be paranoid and think there's something seriously wrong with me. So you'll start to get anxious. It may feel like you're having a heart attack, and it may be just the fact that it could be just you're anxious right now. So ask your body, ask the body what's going on. Don't be worried about finding answers out, because some people will say, well, I don't want to know. If there's anything really serious wrong with me, I don't want to know. But the thing is, you can balance things out by self-talking it. So your cells do listen, and we control ourselves. Nothing else controls ourselves. We control ourselves. So it's controlling ourselves mindfully and consciously. So we are aware of what we are controlling ourselves to do. Okay. Paraffin oil. Okay, so let's release the response, my flight or fight response to paraffin oil. Because right now at the moment, I've no vitamins and minerals available to recharge my cells and to regenerate. And if I need any healing, I can't, because I don't have the mineral content, because my body is on lockdown basically. So it's not letting anything kind of like flow around it. So let's release it and let all the flow go all around the body. Okay, so this is just a basic one. Okay. So please release our flight or fight responses to paraffin oil now, please. It's not serving me or allowing me to move forward. Please release our fear or flight responses now, please. Okay. Do I still currently have an allergy to paraffin oil? So if you can see, it's going linear. No, right. So that's just released my allergy. So so before this, I should have tested it in front of you. It would have said no, I don't have any vitamins and minerals available for use. Okay, so I'm asking my body, do I have all full vitamins and minerals available for use currently? Yeah, okay, so it's opened it all up. So just releasing that allergy to paraffin oil has released it all up. So okay, so what we can do as well, DNA isn't fixed. So DNA can be reprogrammable. Okay, so what I'm going to do is reprogram my own DNA that and talk to my DNA, talk to my cells. I am no longer allergic to paraffin oil. When I come into contact with paraffin oil, I no longer have the flight or fight response to it. My DNA, my cells, my whole body reacts to it inertly. It has no flight or fight response. It has no emotional response in my body. It is just inert, neutral. So when I am now in contact with paraffin oil, it goes straight through my body and I pass it through my usual bodily excretions, but it has no effect. Please put this into Notion now, please. Okay. So, so if I'm in contact with paraffin oil from this moment forward, will I have a flight or fight response? No. Okay, so that's great. So sometimes this response is temporary, so you do still, so it'll last probably about a few months normally. So you just got to keep checking in on it, just to make sure that your DNA is still happy with what you're programming it, that it hasn't been reprogrammed in any other way. So that is paraffin oil. So number one allergen. So have a look at that. Check you. Also with this, you can also check other people. So the kids, the dog, whoever it is. So you say the name. Please ask permission from the person first as well. Always important. Always ask permission for anybody that you are working with, because that's just the right thing to do. Ask the permission. So say the dog, so my dog passed now, but it was called Charlie, so I will just use him as, so does Charlie, my chocolate Labrador, have any flight or fight responses to paraffin oil? No, of course not, because bless him, he's passed. So it's going to be no. But this just is an example that you can use this biofeedback technique with yourself, with anybody else, providing they give you permission. Also, any question that you have, it takes the mind out of the question. So basically ask your body if there is any questions that you have about your body. Say if you feel like you may have an avocado allergy, just for example, and just you can ask your body. So you can ask your body, if I eat this avocado, will it have any adverse effects? So it's currently saying no. So I've no allergies to avocado. Avocado is nutritious. It's absolutely fine. My body is saying, yeah, it's absolutely fine. My head may be thinking, I don't even like avocados. Why would I be asking that? Avocados, ugh, no, they're awful. But the body's saying, no, they're absolutely fine for you. Your body will be happy for it. It will be... it will gain nutrition for it. So you can do this, you can test in absolutely anything. So even kind of like cosmetics. So you may have your favourite foundation. So sorry, because if you've been using your favourite foundation and you love it and you've been using it for years and you think, I love it, but it may be causing skin irritation suddenly, or it may be, or you may be just thinking, is it as organic as what the manufacturers are making out? Take your brain work out of it. Ask, for the truth. So if I use this foundation, or so if the foundation that I am currently wearing, is it serving me? Yeah. Does my current foundation, is it organic? No. So it has some inorganic ingredients in it, fine. Do I have any allergies to any of the ingredients in my foundation? No. Okay. So that piece of makeup is absolutely fine. Anything, any chemicals that you're coming into contact with, any foods that you're eating, anything that you're taking, even say a vitamin D capsule. If you're not convinced that it's organic, ask, are all ingredients, within this vitamin D organic? Anything. So you can literally ask any question. So this is the pendulum. To me, I think checking in with your body and seeing, getting feedback from the body, communicating from the body, I do not see any kind of like negatives within that. Obviously, anything, get checked out. By law, I have to say, go see a healthcare professional. But it could be, just a really little useful tool for you to have. The other thing is heavy metals, mercury. That's one to test for. Go ahead, test for that. Lead, aluminium, palladium, test for those. Gluten is another allergen. E-numbers, lactose, eggs. You can group chemicals, and you can even test for pharmaceuticals and any supplements that I may be taking. Ask if it's serving you, ask if it's right for your body. So have fun with it, have a play with it, and it would be really interesting to see any feedback, to see kind of what you've thought about it, you know, and kind of like, are you beginning to communicate with your body, what responses you're getting from it. You can clear these as well with the self-talk. Just ask the body, clear it. It's not serving me, clear it, open. Enjoy it. Speak to you next week with some more goodies. Enjoy this. Doesn't matter what crystals at the end of it, doesn't matter. You can get them from Etsy, eBay, online. You can get from anywhere. And they should be relatively cheap. They shouldn't be that expensive, so they'll probably range from a £5 to, you know, whatever it is that you want to choose that's on the end of it. All right guys, I hope this really helps. What I'm going to do as well at the end of this video is I'm just going to do a quick detox cell talk. That you can just play this video every day. You can play it in the car, you can play it on the way to work, you can play it on the loo, you know, and just play it, and the words will have an effect on the body, and it will just help aid detoxification. You don't have to take my word for anything. You can ask it yourself. You can ask it the truth. So there's 7.5 billion truths on this planet at the moment. Check in with your own. So enjoy the day, guys. Love you lots. Enjoy my self-talk video that I'm going to do after this one, and love you all. Take care. Bye bye.